I've got 2 brand new bottles of dark creme de cacao and 6 recipes that I haven't tried before. The goal of today is to find something that is good with these. Welcome back to Drinking with Tony. I'm Tony. I'm just gonna do some experimenting and have some fun today. Try some new drinks. The recipes I'm gonna be trying today are black and white martini, tar, Boston cream pie martini, Heavens Above, Moo'lata, and Bushwhacker. I just dug these up from the depths of the internet. First, I want to try these, compare them. I've got Mr. Stack's Creme de Cacao. It's 30 proof, and Drillard Creme de Cacao. It is 50 proof. Haven't tried either of these, so I'm just going to compare them. The Mr. Stack's is cheaper. This one actually has a cork. It's just kind of surprising. So the Mr. Stack's smells like vodka with a little chocolate. And the Drillard, I hope I'm saying that right, Drillard. This smells nice. There's no like vodka fumes. It smells more like cocoa, not specifically chocolate, more cocoa, like cocoa mix. It is sweet, sugary chocolate. It has the vodka fumes, but it doesn't have a bad vodka taste. It's much stronger chocolate, and you could taste the higher proof. I would say about equal sweetness. You could taste the base alcohol. It doesn't taste like a neutral grain spirit. What's this mixed with? I'm not sure. Kind of tastes like a rummish, almost, maybe brandy, but the Mr. Stack's is definitely a neutral grain spirit. For the different recipes, maybe one or the other would be a better pick. So I'm gonna have to think about that as I mix them. First recipe, black and white martini. I am not gonna use a martini glass. I use a coupe. And I do not have my mixing glass. So I'm just gonna stir it in a shaker. This one doesn't need to be shaken. Need some vanilla vodka, absinthe, and one of these creme de cacaos. We'll use Vale vanilla. This one, since it's a martini, I think it should be a little cleaner, crisper. So I'm gonna go with the Mr. Stack's. And I'm gonna use some real Pernod absinthe. Hopefully this is wide enough to stir. I've never actually stirred a drink in the shaker cup. So 3 ounces of vanilla vodka. Half an ounce of the creme de cacao. And just a 1/4 ounce of absinthe. I bet you like that sound, huh? Like fingernails on chalkboard. So I think this is called black and white martini because it's chocolate and vanilla. Kind of makes sense to me. But the licorice, I don't know where that comes in. And the garnish is supposed to be an ungarnished black and white martini. Has a licorice smell to it. I think it smells nice. No, it's not balanced at all. The absinthe is even just a 1/4 ounce. The absinthe is way overpowering. I don't taste any chocolate or vanilla. I don't hate it though. It just doesn't seem to do what I thought it would do. I think this drink would mess you up though. That is very boozy. So I want to survive. I'm just gonna move to the next one. I don't think there's much I could do with that. Not a fan. Next up is tar. I don't know why it's called tar. It's not a very appetizing name. I need a whiskey, some creme de cacao, some lemon juice, and grenadine. I don't know what whiskey I'm gonna use. I will use the Four Roses small batch. I'm gonna use a drill lud for this one. Need a lemon, and there's no sugar added to this one other than what's in the liqueur. It doesn't say what kind of grenadine. I kind of feel like this one is asking for roses for the extra sweetness. But I could be wrong. I'm gonna try roses. I think this is one time where roses might be the right choice versus an actual pomegranate grenadine. This one I will shake. 1.5 ounces of whiskey. 1/2 ounce of the Creme de Cacao. That's 3/4 ounce lemon juice. And last it says a splash of grenadine. So I'm just gonna splash a little in there. I'm gonna use just a rocks glass, normal cubes. Nothing fancy. Yes, that is a tar. I don't see a garnish for this one. So I'm gonna try it like this. That is pretty good, actually. For some reason it reminds me of a tiki drink. It is sweet enough. By sweet enough, it's just a little sweet. It has just a little chocolate flavor. That's not bad. It's like almost like a whiskey sour. Just a whiskey sour with a little hint of chocolate. Maybe if you put chocolate bitters in it, might end up being the same. I like this one. I'll set this one aside over here. All right, let's do the next one, another martini. Boston cream pie martini. I'm gonna use the drill out again. Is it drill-ode? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. France. Of course it's something hard to say, and it's probably not even close to that. Drill-ode. This one's also vanilla vodka. This is a smaller, yeah, this one is smaller amount of ingredients. This is just 3 ounce. It's 1 ounce vanilla vodka, 1 ounce of the Creme de Cacao, and last, it's 1 ounce of Irish cream. Here it is, Bailey's Irish cream. I'm gonna smell this before I use it. You always gotta smell your Irish cream. Could go very wrong. Definitely not the right size glass. This one is supposed to get a maraschino cherry garnish using the Luxardo maraschino cherries. Somehow doubt this is gonna taste like a Boston cream pie. Pretty good though. That is a dessert drink. That's what you're looking for, a dessert drink. It's pretty good. It's chocolate Irish cream, but it's more stiff with the vanilla vodka. I don't taste any vanilla in it though. I'd say this one's a win also. Next up is called Heavens Above. It's a long drink. Already got the ingredients out here. It's a light rum, Bacardi Superior, and a coffee liqueur using Camorra. It's similar to Kahlua, but it's more coffee, less cream, less sugar. And then I'm gonna use the more crisp Mr. Stack's Creme de Cacao, and I've got pineapple juice. It is Trader Joe's. It is less tart than Dole. I feel like to add citric acid or something to Dole, which is good a lot of the times. But the Trader Joe's is a nice, good pineapple juice also. Just gonna dump this in over the ice. 2 ounces of light rum, 1/4 ounce of Creme de Cacao, and 1/4 ounce of coffee liqueur, 3 ounces of pineapple juice. I've got the feeling it's not going to be enough. The creme de cacao. I'm using a 15-ounce glass. I think it's going to be way too big. Yeah, that's definitely too big. Gives me room to make additions. All right, heavens above. Why is it called that? It's a kind of cloud, looking like a cloud. It's got a nice foam on it from the pineapple juice. I don't know who came up with that. That is not good. Sounded interesting. Coffee, chocolate, pineapple. You could taste them all, but they are not good together. It's very flat. The pineapple juice has no acid. You can't taste the rum. This is a dud. I was thinking I was gonna have to add more chocolate to bring out some chocolate, but I don't think that's even gonna help. Chocolate and coffee definitely go together. I don't think coffee and pineapple work. Why do I keep drinking it? Let's do the next one. It is called Moo'lata, I think you would pronounce it. It starts with a blended scotch. Got Johnny Walker Black Label. I'm gonna use the Drillad. Need some simple syrup and some lime. I think it's gotta go in a coupe. I was thinking about putting it on ice, but I think this one will be better without ice. Yeah, this one sounds like a sipper, so I got another cocktail glass. I'm gonna shake it because it's got some lime. 2 ounces of blended scotch. ½ ounce of creme de cacao. A ½ ounce of lime juice. And a ¼ ounce of simple syrup. Double strain this one. I guess no garnish for this one either. Makes my life easy. This looks like the same color as that Heavens Above. Hope it doesn't taste the same. Moo'lata. Smells like a sour. You do get the smell of chocolate though. That is pretty good. I like that. This is a very good sipper. The chocolate is just a side note in it, but you can definitely taste it. I am a fan of the sours though. This is also good. Okay, let's do the last one. It is a blended drink called the Bushwhacker. So I'm gonna Ninja Cup blender this one up. Kahlua and a dark rum. I wanted to use Pussers. Nope, I don't got Pussers. I'm gonna use Myers. Man, that Myers and Kahlua, they're like brother and sister. Creme de Cacao. I think I want the stronger version. Stronger chocolate flavored version. Hurricane glass. I need some milk and coconut cream. Got milk. And I have cream of coconut. This says coconut cream, which I think technically is different. Real Cocoa cream of coconut. Yeah, it smells like what you'd put in a pina colada. So it's sweeter. I don't think a little bit of sweetness is gonna hurt this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in order. 1 ounce of Kahlua. 1 ounce of dark rum. I think this is gonna be a low ABV. Kahlua, only 1 ounce dark rum, and how much of 1 ounce of creme de cacao. Maybe low ABV, but high volume. 2 ounces of milk. 2 ounces of coconut cream. This is gonna add lots of sweetness. It's 2 ounces. 2 cups of ice. I'll use one 1 ounce cube for every ounce of liquid, which is 7 ounces of liquid in here. So I'm gonna use 7 cubes. This Does not seem like it's gonna fill up this hurricane glass. Maybe this is an extra large hurricane glass. I think it's 24 ounces or so. So this is definitely only gonna go about halfway up. I'm gonna blend this up. Okay, I added 2 more cubes. 7 wasn't enough, so that's 9 ounces of ice. This one is called Bushwhacker, and why? I don't know. This is good. It's like a milkshake almost. A milkshake where you could definitely taste the dark rum. That was really good, actually. I wouldn't call it pina colada good, but it's more vanilla chocolate milkshake rum. Less fruity, so more of a dessert than a like tropical drink. I would say that's good, just like it is. I don't have to make any changes to it. So not really a beach drink, but dessert, sure. I would say this is probably the best of them for what it is for chocolate liqueur. It's pretty nice in the sour type, the whiskey sour type drinks, but it's almost like an addition. Like if you want a little chocolatey in there, it doesn't make that drink. Sort of does make this one though. All right, see you next time.